Bonjour and welcome to French 2 with Mr. McCoy. This is lesson 105A, dedicated to a quick review of demonstrative adjectives. And our learning objective for this lesson is simply for you at the end of the lesson to be able to use demonstrative adjectives correctly to point out or insist upon particular or specific objects. Okay, so we'll go and get right to it. Keep in mind, in general, as you know, our adjectives in French tend to follow the nouns they modify. Demonstrative adjectives, on the other hand, are among the adjectives in French which are placed before the nouns they modify. But they do, as most adjectives do, have to agree in gender and number with the nouns they modify. So here are the different forms, real quick. Notice that for singular nouns we have three different forms. We'll start with the masculine forms. Okay? For masculine nouns, such as stylo, starting with a consonant sound, the form is ce. Repeat, ce. So this pen would be ce stylo. Ce stylo. Now if the masculine singular noun starts with a vowel, the form is cette. Cette. So for example, this computer, cet ordinateur. Ce stylo, cet ordinateur. Now for feminine singular forms, feminine singular nouns, we only have one form. Cette. Cette. So for example, this watch, cette montre. Cette montre. Again, ce stylo, cet ordinateur, cette montre. Now it's a little bit simpler with plural nouns. We only have one form. Now it's plural, one form. C'est. C'est. So for example, these pens, c'est stylo. C'est stylo. Okay? Make sure you pronounce these correctly. Pronounce this as ce. Ce. C'est. Ce stylo. C'est stylo. If you pronounce this as c'est, well, imagine you're talking about a plural noun. Okay? The singular form is ce. Ce stylo. Plural, c'est stylo. Okay? So, keep in mind, those singular forms, ce, cette, and cette, can all translate in English this or that, such and such. Okay? C'est can translate in English either these or those. Okay? So these single forms translate this or that. Plural forms, these or those. Okay? Now how do we negotiate the difference? Okay? If the context requires it, we can use one of two suffixes, si or la. Si lets us insist on thing or things that are nearer to us. Okay? For example, you know, this painting as opposed to that painting. This door as opposed to that door. Okay? The la helps us refer to the one that's further away. So for example, that shirt or those windows. Okay? So again, the way that looks in practice, again, these are suffixes. For example, I have two books, for example. This book is red, that book is green. If I'm over here, this one's near, this one's further. I'll refer to this one as ce livre-ci. Ce livre-ci. For example, ce livre-ci est rouge. Refer to that one, that book, as ce livre-là. Again, the suffix comes back. You put the suffix at the end of the noun, or after the noun. Okay? Ce livre-ci, ce livre-là. Okay? Ce livre-ci est rouge. Ce livre-là est vert. Okay? Ce livre-ci est rouge. Ce livre-là est vert. Okay? So, as a quick review, let's look at 9 examples. I'll show you some objects related to school supplies you guys know pretty well. See if you can give me an example sentence, a complete sentence, using the demonstrative adjective to point out or to indicate what color the object is. So For example, this pen is red, or this notebook is black. Okay? So think about the gender number of the noun and the color, and see if you can give me the right form. Okay, do it out loud, write it down, however you feel. Now, of course, I'll give you the answers. Okay? So, numéro 1. Un cahier. Ce cahier est vert. 2. Un crayon. Ce crayon est jaune. 3. Une trousse. Cette trousse est rouge. 4. Une horloge. Cette horloge est noire. 5. Un ordinateur. Cet ordinateur est blanc. 6. Des stylos. Ces stylos sont rouges. 7. Une gomme. Cette gomme est rose. 8. Des ordinateurs. Ces ordinateurs sont gris. Et numéro 9. Des classeurs. Ces classeurs sont rouges. Okay, I hope that made some sense. We'll get more practice in with the next lesson. Comme toujours, merci bien, bonne chance, bon courage, et au revoir.